Good afternoon, students. So now we discuss chapter number 14, symmetry, as we already completed exercise 13. So already in this chapter you have learned in lower standard, that is in 6th standard, that what is the concept of lines of symmetry, vertical and horizontal symmetry. This we have already learned. So introductory part is given. You are given one monument, architecture monument. If you divide that into two equal parts, from the middle both the parts are identical to each other, they are similar to each other. If you are taking the car model and if you divide that car into two equal parts, again both the parts are similar to each other. Then in the nature, if you see the crocodile, if you see the turtles, or you can see the octopus, or you can see the other animals, creatures, so in that also you are getting few animals has such kind of lines of symmetry, that also you can observe. Then if you make a paper design by folding or by cutting it, you are getting the identical or similar images. If you are taking the ink dot devils, that you can take a paper and fold it into two parts, then if you put few drops of ink at the one side and again fold it, so you are getting the same image in the other parts. So both the parts are identical or similar to each other. So this you have already done in 6th standards. So now let us now strengthen our ideas on symmetry further. Study the following figures in which the lines of symmetry are marked with dotted lines. So we have alphabet T, this one. So when you draw the horizontal line of symmetry, this is vertical line of symmetry. So what you are getting, this portion and this portion, both are similar to each other. So alphabet T has one line of symmetry. If you consider the other diagram, if you join this opposite points, this portion and this portion both are similar to each other. So it has one line of symmetry. If you draw the alphabet of M and draw the line from the middle, you are getting again these two parts are similar to each other. So this is one line of symmetry. If you draw this is your vertical horizontal line of symmetry. So there are so many alphabets from A to Z, in that you are getting the horizontal line of symmetry or vertical line of symmetry. Next we will see lines of symmetry for regular polygons. Regular means if you are consider triangle, it has 3 line segments. Measure of all the 3 line segments should be equal. So it is known as the regular polygon, or you can say equilateral triangle. So how many lines of symmetry you are getting? Number of line segments which have same measurement, there are 3. So obviously we are getting the 3 lines of symmetry. One like this. Vertices, it divides the opposite lines into 2 equal parts. Line segment from this, if you draw, it divides the opposite line segment into 2 equal parts. Same way from here. So how many lines of symmetry? 3 lines of symmetry. If you consider the square, when you fold square from the middle, these two parts are identical or similar to each other. Same way from vertical and horizontal lines if you draw. So second line of symmetry, when you join its opposite vertex, so it becomes your diagonals. This is also divides the whole square into 2 equal parts, and this is another diagonal. So how many lines of symmetry? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 4 lines of symmetry. Why? Because this is a regular polygon, or you can say square. Then we have pentagons, which has 5 line segments and measure of each line segment is equal. So let's see how many lines of symmetry you are getting. Same we have to follow. From opposite vertex we draw the line which divides the opposite line segments into 2 equal parts. So these two parts are identical. From here if you draw, so these two parts are identical. These two parts are identical, and same way like this. So this way we are getting 5 lines of symmetry. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next we have hexagon. hexagon means it has 6 lines of line segments, and all the line segments have same measurement. So how many lines of symmetry we are getting? Obviously 6 lines of symmetry. Same way we just join the opposite vertex, 1 line of symmetry, 2 line of symmetry, and this one is your 3rd line of symmetry. Now what we do? We divide line segment, this one with this one. So this is your 4th line of symmetry. From the middle also you can draw 5th line of symmetry, and this is your 6th line of symmetry. So line segments, 6 line segments, so we are getting the 6 lines of symmetry. So in regular polygons, you have to consider the number of line segments it possesses. It has that much lines of symmetry it has. Suppose in equilateral triangle, 3 line segments are there, so we have 3 lines of symmetry. In square we have 4 line of segments having the same measure, so we are getting 4 lines of symmetry. Pentagon, 5 line segments, measure of each one is equal, so we are getting 5 lines of symmetry. For hexagon, 6 line segments, all the line segments have same measure, so we are getting 6 lines of symmetry. So this is how we can find the lines of symmetry for regular polygons. So examples are already given. Why they are regular polygons? Because all the sides are equal as well as all the angles are also same. In equilateral, all the angles are 60 degree. In square, all the angles are of 90 degree. In pentagon, all the angles are of 72 degree. And in hexagon, all the angles are of measure of 120 degree. If you want, you can measure with the help of protractor. Okay, line segments are equal as well as the angles. Inside angles are also equal, so that's why they are regular polygon. So this is already given in your textbook, you can go through it. Then we have the concept of line symmetry is closely related to mirror reflection. So figure 14.7 if you observe, so your mirror reflection of half of the A is in the mirror, and when you join them you are getting the perfect alphabet A. So that is also known as mirror reflection. Okay. Next we have given 2 diagrams. Is the dotted line a mirror line? No. The diagram is like this. Let's see. Suppose you have, this is a mirror. And you are just drawing an alphabet A. So half of the image will be inside. So what we can say? So this is your reflection image, or you can say mirror image, which makes this alphabets complete. Okay, so this is known as mirror reflection. Suppose if you are drawing one more diagram, this is, and when you draw the dotted line, is it your mirror image? No. Why? We are not getting the exact shape of this triangle over here. When you keep a mirror over here, so image should be same as whatever is the object, but here we are getting a small triangle compared to this one, so this dotted line is not a mirror image, but we are getting the same diagram, but now you are keeping a mirror like this. So this portion and this portion both are similar to each other, so we can say yes, this is the mirror image of this one. So this is how you can find the mirror image. It is nothing but it is just similar to the line of symmetry. So same way, if you observe the diagram, you can see your face in your mirror, that is your mirror reflection. If you are writing any alphabets, you are getting the mirror reflection in the other one. So they are all. While dealing with mirror reflection, care is needed to note down the left-right changes in the orientation, because when you raise your left hand but in the mirror you are getting The shape is same but the other way round, means shape remain as it is but it is a change in the orientation, left and right orientation. So this is all about your mirror reflection. Then you are given the play this punching game. Suppose you are taking a, this is your square paper. I am folding this square paper and just make a hole in it. Let's see. So what you are getting? So you are getting such kind of pattern. So this is, both are identical to each other. This portion and this portion. The hole is at the same position in this page also and this page also. So this is your mirror image, or you can say line of symmetry, middle one, or you can get the same hole at the same distance from the line of symmetry. So this way you can make the various kind of pattern which is identical to each other. In our lower standard we are making such kind of pattern that we know. We are folding the paper in 4 way and just make a design. Any design if you like you can make. So in all 4 parts you are getting the same pattern. Let's see. So this is nothing but this is also the symmetry. This is also known as the symmetry pattern. When you fold it, this is also symmetry pattern. When you fold it, this is also symmetry pattern. When you fold like this, because the paper is in square shape, so you are getting various kind of pattern and you can form by doing this way. So this also we have learned in 6th standard. So this is all about your introduction part and lines of symmetry for regular polygons. On the basis of this we will discuss exercise 14.1. Thank you.